Morning, morning. Thursday, the 11th of December. Youth Hostel, Chester. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and all thy soul and all thy mind and all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Amen. Love God, love your neighbor as yourself. Two commandments, love God, love your neighbor as yourself. And anyone can understand that. There are the 10 commandments too, but just the 2 commandments. I'm inclined to just focus on that because it's so simple. You do not have to be educated or well-read to understand that. Everyone knows what love means in all languages, all cultures. We all know what love is. Somehow we seem to lose sight of it. We people. I haven't. But then I'm not in a position to order death and destruction upon other people. Nor would I allow myself to be in such a position. However, I am part of a Western state which manufactures and sells arms, which has falsely gone to war with Iraq, illegally, evilly gone to war with Iraq. Well, that is the way it is. I've tried to put England behind me. I am British. So at the very least, I must speak about this. I've been on this pilgrimage around the world now, especially the last 7 years, but 18 years, praying, pilgrimage is a prayer. Just the fact of traveling is a prayer. It's a big issue for me. Back in 2005, I felt so awful about the fact of the Prime Minister of Britain, Mr. Tony Blair, being voted back into power. Sufficient citizens of Britain, 30% of the total vote, apparently, but the fact of the political system here in Britain is such that Mr. Tony Blair was back into power. So sufficient people agreed with that war, and I just so totally, utterly disagree. I disagreed with the first war in Iraq, which was Thursday, the 19th of January 1991. Personally spoke to Robert Runcie, Archbishop Robert Runcie, the last but one Archbishops of the Church of England. Oh yes, we use the Old Testament to justify a holy war. Well, Christ came to give us a new covenant. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Turn the other cheek. Every single hair on the head of your fellow man is precious and special. Then you can't go to war. That's it. And if one does, then the consequences will flow from it. I love you, my Lord, with all my heart and soul and mind and strength.